Did you say your group number, please?
20. Q320. So we're basically looking at a sort of crime/gangster sort of movie. It's like going to have quite a grimy sort of image about it, and like sort of give the effect that the person has got like a bit of a dark past sort of thing, but you won't actually know that from the opening sequence. You'll just get like flashbacks of his past, or what you're going to see in through the course of the film. And through this, in the opening, the credits are going to be like quite slow to come on and fade and all that, but they're still going to stand out against the background. And we've taken mine.
Lauren, can you take a seat, please? Just so that we... Sorry, Sam.
We've taken influences from like sort of Jason Statham films like Rock and Roller or Transporter and stuff like Kidulthood.
Sorry, there we are. Thanks very much.
In the opening, we're sort of like planning of having a guy. It's really hard to describe, but just someone sort of walking to his destination, and then as he's walking, just have flashes of like what you're going to see through the film, and then eventually him getting to like this abandoned area, and like just someone meeting him. So it's sort of like one of those films where you know what's going to happen at the end at the start. So, but then you don't exactly know how it happens or why it happens or anything like that.
So you're starting at the end?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And flashbacks of what's going to happen through the film.
Forwards.
Flash forwards, even. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so you started at the end, but you haven't...
Like, right, if you picture it, like, there's a guy walking,
Yep.
and then every so often, as he's walking, you get like a flash of
Memory?
a memory.
So flashback, yeah.
Yeah, but then you're going to see that, but you're not going to see the whole thing.
So
and then
it's
later
flash
on,
forward in terms of the story, as in this is what's going to happen, but in terms of the narrative structure, is it flashback? Got you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much.
And it's and the credits you're going to have, so it's going to be fairly coherent in terms of presentations. So you're going to see a guy on the screen all the time. He's not going to be too abstract, so the credits are going to come in at various points. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you said crime gangster, Jason Statham, rock and roller. Any other influences?
Maybe like kidulthood or adulthood, or a bit of what's that? Attack the Block sort of thing. Sort of like an urban environment.
Okay, so it's that environment, so the
sort of an urban environment, like, because that's where all gangsters and stuff are. You wouldn't find gangsters in like a farm.
Like chaff gangsters, not like.
Yeah.
So it's modern UK.
Yeah, pretty
modern
much.
UK. Great. Okay. Up to the floor. Any questions? Any problems? Anything at all?
Oh.
No, is it? Please don't. Actors. So you've got this. It's going to have to be a strong performance because you've got one person in for the credits.
Well, yeah, we've got one person, but then for the flashbacks, we probably need like a couple of other people just to like add in, but you won't necessarily be completely introduced to that.
Okay. Did you have any ideas for it? Did you going to use yourselves or?
Yeah, use ourselves and maybe a couple of other.
In terms of creating this urban space world, is it an appropriate places in Cambridge?
Yeah, well, you could probably go into like a Grand Arcade parking lot or something after dark, and because it would be empty.
Of course, you need permission.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah.
And you'd have to get permission.
So I'll have to get permission.
Yes.
And if not, we can go behind Cine World, where there's loads of urban environments.
Okay, so you have to do some bit of location scouting.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What we're going to see in these flashbacks, flash forwards?
Maybe like a chase scene. Just sort of hints as to what might happen, but you won't necessarily know why these things have happened or anything like that. And maybe just a bit of foresight on the whole situation.
Okay, right. Okay, get up to the floor. Any Anything we can help them with here at all? Right, it's quite vague, but I think
it's open to